Thank you so much for tuning in to see what items I picked up from the Fear of God Essentials Fall Winter 2022 drop. To start, the bags will differ. So they are black for the Fall Winter 2022 drop versus the older bags. And even the tags are different by essence, as you can see here. So I just wanted to point that out. But again, I picked up both the cable knit and the bucket hat in coral. And you can see the older track pants arrived in the older bags. Here's the bucket hat. Now I saw something online where the blanks used for this hat, they're actually the New Era bucket hats. So that's just a heads up. If you happen to own New Era bucket hats, then you may know how this fits. Now I went with a small medium, which means it will fit better once my hair is straight. Not so much right now, but there were two different size options, and you can see the care tag here. The piece I'm so excited to have, so you can see the tonal branding on the tag itself, Essentials. I went with an extra small. Now if we're talking the knit itself, you have ragline sleeves. The only branding you'll actually have is the rubberized logo that's on the back of the collar. You have a cuffed bottom hem as well as cuff sleeves, and it is a blend, so the website will show 57% cotton, 33% acrylic, and 10% nylon to give you the full rundown on the cable knit itself. And then for the pants, I went back, like I stated, for the original track pants or the older track pants in the amber colorway. I went with the size small. I really just love the construction of these. So you have the toggle at the bottom that you can cinch to give a different fit of how these will fall on top of shoes. And then of course we have the 3M branding present, which you won't have on the newer style track pants. And the rubberized logo on the front that reads Essentials. So all three items purchased from Essence this past drop for Fall Winter 2022.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back. Another video on Talks with TJ, going over the limited items I picked up from the Fear of God Essentials Fall Winter 2022 drop. That's right, I have the cable knit sweater in coral as well as the bucket hat in coral, and then I went back for the older style track nylon pants in amber. So those won't have an extensive I should say segment of this video, just because again they're an older drop that happened to be on sale in Essence. So I went back and I picked those up. So I would say go ahead and reference one of my older videos in which I broke down the track pants. I believe I picked them up in cement, so I'll go ahead and have you guys take a look at that. The link will be in the description, but I picked those up in a small in the amber colorway again. But more importantly, I have the cable knit sweater and then the bucket hat. Now the bucket hat won't have extensive footage either in this. I'll be real, I've said this before in videos over the summer. You know, when my hair is in a crochet style, it's amazing. I love it, low maintenance, but my goodness, it makes rocking hats a little difficult. And I'm trying to also get hats now in a size in which I'm going to be able to wear it for the next few months, because hey, my hair will be straight the first weekend in October. So I will transition to my smaller fitteds, 6 to 7/8 and a size 7 versus the 7.5 I have right now. And I can easily adjust snapbacks, but not the case with other hats. So the coral hat, it fits. I have it on in the video for you guys to take a look, but just so you know, there isn't like any crazy extensive b-roll for the hat, but I have footage for the cable knit. I want you guys just to be able to see how it fits, how it falls on myself. So I actually went down to an extra small, and I'm usually a small in the hoodies, if that gives you any indication. I anticipated it would run larger just based on older knits that I have, and I was correct, like very correct in that. So let's look at the actual cable knit on myself, but then also 3 ways I choose to style the cable knit. Let's dive into the Fear of God Essentials Fall Winter 2022 cable knit sweater in coral. This is an extra small. It measures 23 inches across from armpit to armpit, so that is rather roomy, which is why I went with an extra small. In the hoodies for Fear of God Essentials, I typically grab a small. It fits like a men's medium, which is an oversized look for myself. If I went with a regular small in, let's say, Nike or Adidas, it would fit more true to size, which is why I typically size up to a small for Fear of God, because that means it will fit oversized, if that makes sense. But the knits are very much so oversized, so please keep that in mind if you choose to go for them. I would advise you go down a size from whatever your normal Fear of God size is. If you want this to fit more true to size, I would say go down 2 sizes. If you remember the raw edge knit, I went down to an extra small and it still had an oversized look on myself. So hopefully this helps with sizing. I made it work. Even though this small medium will fit better when my hair is straight, I made the bucket hat work, rocking it with the Desert Taupe Fear of God Essentials tee with the flock design from the Spring Summer 2022 release, my super distressed denim shorts from American Eagle, and my Adidas Forum Low exhibit in which I did a lace swap. For the various looks here, I went super cozy, casual, laid back. The easy out would have been for me to pair this with leggings, so ladies, just know we always have that option. For the first look on the left, wearing the brand new amber track pants with the coral knit and my women's Jordan 1 Seafoam. I love these to death. They're such a good shoe. So I love the color palette here, playing around with the Seafoam, amber, and then coral. For the second look, wearing the relaxed sweats, if you guys remember the wheat colorway, rocking those in a size small as well with the Fear of God California in the oat colorway. So it's a great pairing together if you happen to have those. As you can see, very relaxed, just laid back. It is cozy, and we'll move into that cozier weather soon with fall right around the corner. For the final look, I threw on an H&M overcoat in gray, the Fear of God 7th Collection sweatpants in the navy colorway, and my Mark Fisher loafer in the tan colorway. So here you have all 3 looks for the cable knit. Now, since I didn't go for a lot of items, clearly this will be a shorter video for the fall winter 2022 drop, and I'll go back for a few items. Again, I would love to have a long coat. I really like the relaxed trousers, maybe in smoke or an eggshell. I don't intend to get a lot of things additional in coral, I will say that. I really wanted the knit. Quite possibly the relaxed hoodie is another thing you more than likely will see. But I've spoken on this in a previous video. I'm a really big fan of the more subtle, less is more branding that he's gone with. So it's really split for the fall winter 2022 collection. You either have really bold branding, and yes, it is a monotone, which is really nice, or monochromatic, I should say, or you have little to no branding, and those pieces really spoke to me. So I would love to go back for the relaxed trousers, the long coat, some more knits. I would love to have the knits, and I would say smoke and then wood if it drops. I won't go for eggshell only because I have a cream cable knit sweater already in my collection. I picked it up some years ago from H&M, and it's close to that color, so I don't need that. I don't need to double up on the cable knits in a, eggshell or cream colorway. I don't need to do that, but I am really excited to get some of those other items in either eggshell, smoke, wood, canary when they drop. So I don't have a date yet. I don't know when part 2 will drop for fall winter 2022, but whenever I find that out, I will know. Now, I will say this, Jerry teased on his Instagram, which I'm sure, like, if you're a fan of him, you are already following him, but Jerry teased that very soon Varsity items will drop. So he posted little Jerry, and he said summer's over but the guns and sun's out. Anyhow, limited run of Varsity's dropping soon in men's and kids sizes. Now, for the kids, little Jerry is wearing one that's sleeveless. So we don't know if the adults will be sleeveless, if they'll have sleeves, just because what we saw as a teaser, it was under one of the long coats. So we have no idea if it, I have a feeling it has sleeves, but then again, it could not have sleeves, because if you look at this picture, and I'll go ahead and throw it up here for you guys to see, he's wearing a relaxed hoodie, the Varsity, but we have no idea what is under the sleeves of the actual long coat itself. So we'll have to see what happens. Now I don't intend to go for that piece. I already have a few varsity coats in my collection that I'll go ahead and just wear, but I guess stay tuned because he will drop varsities for the adult sizing and then the kids sizing. And if you need a more extensive video just in terms of items that drop, new nylon pants or the brand new nylon pants, the shorts, some of the tees, hoodies, jackets, one of them really looks like a set as well in eggshell. Locust and Wild Honey has a full extensive video on that, and I've already watched it and enjoyed it. It gave me an idea if I choose to reach back for certain items in the future. So I would say go ahead, check that out. And I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. Be sure to comment your thoughts on the cable knit. Did you go for it? Do you intend to go for it? Or anything else that kind of caught your eye from the collection that maybe you passed on? But hey, you can always circle back around. I picked up everything from Essence. I'm still waiting on my Californias because we know how that goes. Still waiting on my Californias, but as soon as they arrive, I'll let you guys see those as well. I appreciate you. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.